Have you ever stopped to think about what your cat is actually trying to tell you when they sleep beside you? It's sweet, sure, but behind that closeness, there's something most people never fully see. It's one of the most emotionally significant things a cat can do. And if you get it wrong, which most owners do, you might be missing messages they've been sending for years. Let's get into what that nightly ritual is really about. 1. It was never about warmth. Why does your cat actually sleep with you? The easy answer is they're cold, you're warm, case closed. But think about it. Cats are incredibly good at finding heat. A sunny windowsill, a running laptop, a blanket left on the couch, laundry fresh out of the dryer. If warmth was the goal, they have plenty of options. So why do they keep choosing you? Because sleep is when a cat becomes completely vulnerable. Every instinct they have tells them to find somewhere hidden, somewhere safe, away from anything that could threaten them. And yet, they walk right past every quiet corner in your home and curl up next to a human 20 times their size. That's not about temperature. That's a level of trust most owners never fully appreciate. Research in animal cognition shows that cats develop attachment bonds with their owners that closely mirror the bonds infants form with caregivers. When your cat chooses to sleep beside you, they're saying something they can't put into words. You make me feel safe enough to let my guard down completely. And if your cat suddenly stops sleeping with you, don't brush it off. We'll cover what that really means at the end. And it's something many owners wish they'd understood much sooner. 2. They're blending their scent with yours. Have you ever noticed your cat rubbing their head or body against you right before they settle in for the night? That's not random affection, that's chemistry. Cats have scent glands along their cheeks, forehead, and the base of their tail. When they rub against you, they leave invisible markers behind. But here's what most people miss. When your cat sleeps pressed against you, they're not just marking you. They're merging their scent with yours. In the wild, cats within the same group share a communal scent. It's how they recognize family. It's how they signal without making a sound, this one is safe, this one is ours. When your cat weaves their scent into yours, night after night, they're repeating an ancient ritual. They're telling the world and themselves that the two of you belong to each other. This is also why your cat sniffs you so intently when you walk in from somewhere new. You've come back smelling different. And that bedtime cuddle, part of it is them quietly restoring what got lost. 3. They think they're your personal bodyguard. Have you noticed your cat always picks a specific spot? Right by your head, down near your feet, pressed against your back. That placement isn't random, it's strategic. No matter how pampered your house cat is, they still carry the instincts of a predator. And predators understand threats. When your cat positions themselves beside you at night, part of them genuinely believes they're standing guard. This goes back thousands of years. In wild cat colonies, members would take turns watching over each other during rest. It wasn't just bonding, it was survival. And your cat, however domesticated, hasn't forgotten that code. Watch where they settle. If they're facing the door, they're monitoring the entry point. If they sleep near your head, they're protecting your most vulnerable spot. They know they're small, they don't care. Something deep in their wiring says, this human is mine to protect. Will they actually fight off an intruder? Probably not. But in their mind, they've taken a post. And every single night, they show up for duty. 4. Every sleep position is a different message. Does your cat curl into a tight ball? Sprawl out like they own the place? Sleep with their back turned to you? Each position is telling you something different. The tight curl is the most protective posture a cat can take. It shields the belly, tucks in the paws, and keeps every vital organ covered. If your cat always sleeps this way, they may feel safe enough to be near you, but not quite ready to fully let go. It's trust, with a layer of caution still underneath. The full sprawl, legs going every direction, belly up, sometimes completely upside down, is the ultimate signal of security. A cat showing their stomach believes completely that nothing bad will happen to them in your presence. Every survival instinct has been switched off. And when they sleep with their back to you, some owners take that personally, don't. In cat language, turning your back to someone means you trust them so deeply you don't even need to keep watch. That's actually a compliment. Then there's the full contact press. The cat who sleeps wedged right against you, stuffed into impossible gaps, leaving zero space between you. That's the strongest statement of all. They want no distance. That's not clinginess. That's devotion. 5. They rewrote their internal clock for you. Have you ever noticed your cat seems to wake up when you do and wind down right when you head to bed? That's not coincidence. That's a choice they made for you. Cats are naturally crepuscular. Their bodies are wired to be most active at dawn and dusk, when their wild ancestors hunted. By nature, their schedule shouldn't line up with yours at all. But bonded cats do something remarkable. They override their own biology. Studies on domestic cats found that those living in close contact with humans gradually shift their sleep and wake cycles to mirror their owners. They stay active longer during the day. They sleep more deeply through the night. Not because it comes naturally, but because that's when you're around. Sit with that for a second. Your cat's internal clock, shaped over thousands of years of evolution, gets quietly rewritten just so they can exist more fully in your world. It's also why they greet you at the door, or suddenly appear moments before your alarm goes off. They've learned your rhythm, and they've synced themselves to it. Not out of routine, out of preference. 6. They feel your stress before you do. Ever had a hard day and noticed your cat suddenly won't leave your side? They knew something was off before you said a single word. Cats are deeply attuned to the people they're bonded with, and science is catching up to what owners have sensed for years. Studies show cats can detect subtle shifts in human behavior, body language, and even scent. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol. Your movements change, your breathing shifts. Your cat picks up on all of it. They don't know why you're upset, but they know something is different. It's why some cats become extra attentive when their owner is sick or grieving. It's not just sweetness. It's a response to real signals you're sending out without realizing it. And sleeping beside you gives them a front row seat to your emotional state, your heart rate, your restlessness, your breathing patterns. Night after night, they're building a picture of what your baseline feels like. So when something shifts, they're the first to notice. 7. When they suddenly stop, pay attention. What does it mean when a cat who always slept with you suddenly doesn't? If your cat has been sleeping beside you for months or years, and that changes without warning, don't ignore it. Cats are creatures of habit. When they break a pattern this significant, they're communicating something. Sometimes it's physical. Illness or discomfort can push a cat toward solitude. It's a survival instinct. If your older cat has started pulling away at night, a vet visit is worth considering. Sometimes it's environmental. A new pet, a new person in the house, a shift in routine. Cats are sensitive to changes in their territory. What feels minor to you can feel enormous to them, and sometimes it's emotional. Cats remember, if something startled them in the bedroom or tension played out in that space, they may withdraw to protect themselves. The point is, pay attention. Your cat chose to sleep with you because they trusted you fully. If that changes, they're not being moody or difficult. They're talking to you. So watch, listen, and if needed, gently help them feel their way back to safety. Because that nightly ritual was never small to them, and it shouldn't be small to you either.